first ever recorded comic haul. As we pull up the Comic Central, I'm only really looking for one thing in particular. I'm not going to say what it is yet
How you doing?
because when it actually gets found,
Doing good, thank you.
I feel crazy. So I walk in. I really don't go to this comic book store that often, but when I do, I always find like cool things. But I am a basic of basic collector, so even though I see a bunch of stuff I would buy, I have to refrain myself. So just giving you guys a little tour around. And this right here is, I believe, their DC stuff. So their stuff really isn't that separated. It's kind of like merged in an L shape. So it's like DC, and then it kind of like merges into Marvel, and then merges into, the uh, Image Comics, AVA, not AVA, AWA, things of that nature. These right here are your trade paperbacks. Compendiums are on that previous wall, but they're higher up top. This Radiant Red, I literally almost bought because I have issue one and I read it, but I'm gonna hunt for something in particular, so I'll put it back. Now, if you're watching this, like actually watching it, like I said, I'm looking for a particular book, and I feel like I looked at it. So there are going to be annotations in this that pretty much show kind of like certain things I was looking at but might not have touched. But I'm hoping that I'm able to highlight what it is I was looking at, because at this point I've walked past it twice. So if you look way up top, those are the compendiums and omnibuses. Over there to the right, yeah, almost picked up this book here, but I realized that like the way the crossover was, I really didn't too much care about the other two titles that were there. But this is how close I was to what I was truly looking for. Radiant Pink, another one that I thought about picking up, but really just didn't because I'm on a hunt for one thing. And I am so close to it. At this point, I can't find it. So I'm literally just walking around looking for random things. Uh, and I'm so close to it. Not snake bite close, but I was pretty warm.
Yes.
And then, yep, at that point he just asked me if I was okay and if I was looking for anything in particular. And me not wanting to be a bother, I didn't say. I just said I was fine. And so I asked him about his figures because they used to have a bunch of figures. But he said they really don't have that much anymore. So this is me looking at the figures up top. And then I go down to the pops, which I really wasn't looking for pops, but the reason I kept this in is because that Green Lantern, which I'll probably circle when I do the full edit, I was seeing if it was one I already had, and it is. I actually got it uh, a few days ago. So I go over, look at some DC stuff because they keep their figures separate. So what I was looking at was Marvel. This is DC. There was some DC stuff on the back. And I believe after this little clip right here, boom, remember this shelf? So I walked to it and realized I never looked at this side, and I ended up finding it. The Milestone Compendium, issue one. And the way I snatched it, I was like super excited. And then I saw like the Green Lantern book back there that I don't think I do have, so that's actually on the to get list uh, here in the near future. So I take my new.
Nice. So I was able to find it. A book that somehow you can't find anywhere now. I was able to pick up. So shout out to Comic Central.
So here we are at the Collective, my actual local comic book shop. This one is near my house. The one at the beginning of the video is near my job. So the clip for this really isn't that long because I was just picking up my pull list from my box. But this is just me walking around, just looking at odds and ends. Again, looking at some stuff that I would pick up, but probably in the near future. And just wanted to get a quick view of the books I picked up. Wolverine, Ultimate Spider-Man, Null issue 2, Doctor Strange issue 2, and then we got Rat City, I forgot what issue that is, and then Exquisite Corpses issue 10. And then this clip right here is me, Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon. I was on the fence about picking it up, but then I was looking at the variant covers, and I don't think I showed what variant I got, but I ended up looking up what this particular storyline was about, and it sold me. It's pretty much like Wolverine is just about to be going hard in the paint, and the way it's supposed to be written is supposed to like redefine Marvel, which is crazy. So I'm really looking forward to cracking that open. I did not get that variant cover. That's not even variant cover. That's just cover A. I ended up switching out the variant covers after I decided which one I was going to get. So stay tuned for a review. So I might review that actual issue. And bag is secured. Thanks for watching.